She's blaming schizophrenia and peace on the discount because they're trying to make me pump to that woman? How? Get off my dick. Rapist? She believes in a diagnostic and statistical mental illness that was created in 1954 after Operation Paperclip. I don't think she ever read the United States patent list. Let's see what this one is. Ukiah, I'm doing security work, obviously. I came unannounced. I couldn't let you know ahead of time. We gotta get all these bitches. Staff is sick of this shit. It's understood why he reacts. Smile. I'm not filming you, my brother, downstairs. I know you're here ahead of time, and yeah, just please stop staring at me, dude. And what about him, man? Because he keep doing some weird ass shit too. Huh? I don't know why Nazis follow me wherever I go, dude. Oh yeah, they're trying to murder me. Or sex traffic me. Gay Nazis, bro. Let that shit make sense, man. In the U.S. military. You're so superior, bro, that your tanks froze in Moscow. Am I gonna smell a pheromone when this dude walk by? Or he an anti-Nazi too, bro? Flashlight symbol, I don't give a fuck you got a tattoo. It was funny when that one dude in Cleveland showed up when he knew I was at the fucking Russian Orthodox property of St. Herman's. He come there with all his swastikas with 666 tattooed on his forehead, that real big one on his back and a pink hat. And then he burned 666 on the fucking property on the gazebo wood. I said, don't have him come into the fucking locked bando I was staying at during the coronavirus. And then he went in there and then wrote his name upstairs. When I walked into that abandoned what's it called, in the nighttime, I walked into that abandoned, what was it, funeral home, because the door was open in the basement in the back. There was water running because someone was stealing all the copper. I heard them. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Someone down here. It's pitch black in a fucking funeral home. I don't know why I was led there. He took his fucking baby wipes. I said, I need these, man. I haven't showered in a year. I had no running water. I'm sleeping in bandos. I wipe myself every day with baby wipes. I've never been able to sit on a toilet for 6 years after I was homeless. And then, like I said in a previous video, bro, if that ever happens to you, just get a garbage bag and baby wipes. Oh, it does smell like a pheromone. That's all you need to survive. Garbage bag, baby wipes, and a 2-liter. They won't know you're in that building. Oh, fucking Tippy Gang leader with MK altering me so much because he likes feet. I'm wearing my Pumas. I took them off 3 times in a year. Burned a hole through my shoe. They're like, why are you wearing Pumas in the wintertime? Because it didn't snow. Took my shoes off 3 fucking times, dude. Because he liked my feet. I couldn't wipe my feet, dog. It's the only thing I couldn't touch. They were nasty. Every day you use the bathroom, wipe yourself down, right? Then wipe the rest of your body down. Whole year I went without running water and electricity. Whole fucking year, man. That does shit to you, man. I'm being criticized. Of course. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You get paid to hate. That's how they were trying to take me to a psych ward? You still believe in those? Again, like I'm trying to be a monk, right? But I was trying to be a neuroscientist since 2014. And they have plant medicine. And write free remedies online and write books and then you could download them for free. I don't want no money. Benefactors welcome. Free doctor. And then I don't believe in psychiatry. That fucking lie. I don't believe in psychoanalysis. What the fuck is that? You're gonna judge someone and say that, what, they're crazy? Why? Because of how rich your family is? Anyways. And then you ushered in the pharmaceutical industry after you, the Harrison Narcotics Tax Act of 1914. Which made coca, poppy illegal in America. Before, you could just grow poppy and coca anywhere. Make tea or whatever the fuck you wanted. For free. So for the pharmaceutical industry. All those drugs that don't heal people that cost $1,300 without insurance for one shot. Whatever's in that liquid. Or if there's a microchip. Before the Federal Reserve Bank. It's called Federal Reserve. It's not a federal bank. That's ruled by some rich banking family out of the United States. They print out money, it's not backed by gold, on interest to the United States. That's why they got in debt. You can't get fix American debt with the Federal Reserve Bank because every dollar that's printed to the United States is owed like $1.07 back. How the fuck you gonna get rid of the debt? What about your country? Every country's in debt to a central bank. Ruled by 10 families. Rich-ass satanic families. Tied to the illegal microchipping empire since the 1940s. There's a satanic death cult that's being monitored that wants to chip the entire United States by 2030. Wake up. Shut that shit down. Stop pulling into this unit and, playing him crazy. He's a free doctor. He's against psychiatry. I heal people. I don't lobotomize them to decay and fucking bleed insurance. It's $600 a day for a psychiatric hospital in Ohio. $600 fucking dollars a day average cost if you got Medicaid. So I cancel my insurance. I said someone got to pay for it. They put me away. I don't know about Cali. Diagnostic and Statistical Manual Mental Illness is like their Untermesh. Because it's written by the same people. That fake book. Everyone still believes that shit. It was made in 1954. What they used to do with people for thousands of years, heal them through natural medicine. You know how many plants have healing properties? Everyone used to know about it. You just grow it, eat it. Like even dandelions. They call all that weeds. No, all those weeds, they all have healing properties. Dr. John Gray of Florida, I found out on Coast to Coast Radio, on AM radio in 2013, did high dosages of vitamin C to cure cancer and leukemia without chemo. Look it up. In the National Health Institute research online, they did an article about intravenous high dosages of vitamin C cures cancer with or without chemo if you don't use THC treatment. Vitamin C is the only vitamin that doesn't go through your liver. All vitamins and minerals go through your liver, so if you eat too much, you get liver poisoning. Vitamin C, if you eat too much and don't flush it out with water, it goes through your kidneys, you'll get kidney stones. But if you keep flushing it out with water, you can just keep eating more vitamin C. All you gotta do is drink water. I hit 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C in one day. Cure any sickness. But they won't let me swallow my drink. I had a fever for like 10 days. I had the bottle of Mountain Dew with 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C in it in Reno with a fever. Wouldn't let me drink it. They tried to kill me with a fucking fever for like a week. I would have knocked that shit out in a day. That's why I kill any sickness in one day. Any sickness you have, get vitamin C, put it in fucking Pepsi if you want to. Shake it up, let it dissolve. You take sips or drink it all at once. You kill any sickness. And then vitamin C gives you energy. Because it electrifies your electrical signals in your brain and your nervous system. You hit 1,000, 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day, you get natural energy. And you can move and think. And it cures cancer and leukemia without chemo. You know what chemo comes from? World War I mustard gas. That's why all your hair falls out. It was shut down the fucking hospital. If everyone knew vitamin C could cure the coronavirus. I don't know if it's a real patent. If you look up United States patent list, the Rothschild patent for the coronavirus in 2015. When would the coronavirus happen? And then Jesse Beltran, MyNexusLive.com, scammed people who got the coronavirus shot, including kids, tested positive in the same 7 to 14 areas for radio frequency heavy metal object microchip. Kids, 6-year-olds, 4-year-olds. And there's a death cult that's trying to chip the US population by 2030. 3-panel cell towers, 5G cell towers can go I don't know how many miles away and attack you with directed energy. Manipulating your dreams, your nervous system, cause your heart to stop in your sleep, rule of natural causes. Said his heart stopped in his sleep. So fucking what? How many people died in prison with their heart stopping? Why isn't radio frequency detection scanning mandatory local, state, federal law enforcement when you detain someone for a crime before you sentence them to jail or death penalty to see if they're chipped before they murdered or raped someone? Or psychiatric hospitalization or forced medication. Everyone in jail's innocent, even sex crimes. That's why they're in jail. They never got tested. They never tested anyone to this day that said, you know, I'm fucking chipped, bro. Like that fucking Jamaican dude that stabbed that Ukrainian girl that escaped the Ukraine war on the bus. She got home. She was going home on the, you heard about it. It doesn't matter what ethnicity she is or he was. He stabbed the girl to death with a 23-year-old on the bus, right? The Jamaican dude. You heard about that in Cali? I don't know if he got sentenced yet, right? My mom told me, I didn't hear about it in the news. My mom told me he thought he was chipped and they told him to stab her and he had to. Why don't you scan him to see if he was chipped? Because he did the murder, but the group that told him to is still getting away with it in the NSA. I want to know all their names, man. I run around chipping people. The fuck? How the fuck I get 15 chips? One on my tailbone, in front of my heart, behind my left shoulder blade, by my heart, my throat, back of my neck, in between my eyebrows, on the top of my fucking head, my jawbone. Oh, and in other 15 locations of my body. I'm getting the security scare results. I'm calling them every day. But if you look at a video he doing online, look how fucking MK Ultra he is since we met. And I exposed their asses. Who fucking did that to me in the Detroit Bandos? Or East Cleveland Bandos? When I woke up in the St. Pentagram Bandos and people were walking away from me when I woke up. Why is the U.S. military covering that shit up when they got all those bandos recorded? Ask anyone in Detroit and Cleveland that slept in bando if you heard some angels or demons. That's a satanic military group. Let's look it up right now, man. What's it called? Microchip industry. Microchip industry. Not in India, Taiwan, China. No, in USA. Semiconductor industries. Let's say 2025 net worth. Thinking. $225 billion. The U.S. semiconductor industry experienced a record-breaking year in 2025, driven by AI demand, with U.S. semiconductor sales reaching a record of $255 billion. Holy shit. Microchip. Excuse my language around children and kids and women. Microchip industry by state. Let's go 2025. Thinking. As early as 25, the U.S. microchip industry is experiencing a massive CHIPS Act driven expansion with over 100 projects in 28 states. Primarily, I smell the pheromone. Primarily led by Arizona, Texas, California, and New York. Texas and Oregon top semiconductor exports. Damn. Let's look that shit up since I'm in Cali, because I saw the profits in Ohio, where I'm from. Fuck it, I'm already dust. I might as well smell that shit. Excuse my behavior. You know what the fuck's wrong with him. California microchip industry 2025 gross profit. Based on financial results from Microchip Technology Incorporated, that's a annual gross profit, $2.46 billion. Wow. All those people get, I don't know how much they make a year. I don't got SSI. Oh, wow. It's fucking cologne pheromone. Ohio microchip gross profit 2025. I'm dosed again, but it don't matter because when you do LSD, right? I'm not going to say because they already know. What's it called? If you take 3 hits of LSD, right? You have to wait 3 days if you take the same 3 hits to have its effect. You got to increase the dosage double. Anyways, they already know that. So let's look at Ohio, where I'm from. Based on financial reports for the fiscal year of 2025, Microchip Technology Incorporated reported the following gross profit figures. Fiscal year 2025, ending March 31st, 25, the company reported a GAAP gross profit of $501 million. Damn, we can't compete with fucking Cali in anything. Okay, with that said, let's look up. I already put the figures out there in past posts. How much does it cost to feed the poor of the world in 1 year? Ending world hunger by 2030 is estimated to cost approximately $40 billion. World Food Program USA website. How much would it cost to end world hunger? We need $40 billion per year to feed all the world's hungry people and end global hunger by 2030. Damn. Share that one. That's USA. Ending world hunger in UN costs less than 1% of military spending. Huh. Anyways, maybe I can apply for SSI when I get this security scan with the video that I'm going to throw on my YouTube as soon as I get it. So either trying to fucking pheromone his ass cause his heart to stop and sweet talk him Durantumesh every day. With half the people that left when the real military heard him and said, bro, we don't put up with that shit, bro. Because we're sick of getting shipped too, man. All the U.S. Space Force that got suicided when it was started in 2019 that controls the satellite directed energy weapons and the 3-panel and 5-panel cell towers. What's it called? Found out they're chipped and like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get this chip out, man. I don't wanna be part of this shit. They still somehow got suicided. Damn, why am I seeing vertigo, bro? I feel like I need glasses, man. They must have dosed it with a hallucinogen or something else. Anyways, I think I said enough, Ukiah. You know what's wrong with him. Excuse his behavior. Listen to her bullshit ass say some shit. The world's poorest on Yahoo needs $160 a year to end. What? Anyways, why do these trees in Infragar keep driving by and making that gay stuff cause me to get paralyzed and my left brain to decay when I'm supposed to think of a woman? I like women, dude. I'm a man. Every girl says, damn, he don't cheat. He tells me everything. I don't even give a fuck if he don't got no money. Just make sure you got those pectorals from your washboard. That the streets of Cleveland and Detroit taught you. All the runaways. I'll teach you too. You start with this. I give you permission, punch me in my fucking stomach, see if your hand breaks. I'm not trying to brag. You don't see me walking with my shirt off. I still got 5 polyester coats on. Because I could survive the Moscow winter. I was homeless in Detroit in the wintertime. It went to -1 to below. It's not the time to be in Detroit in the winter, bro. Homeless. I got 5 pairs of polyester pants on still, man. And I'm starting to sweat a little bit, yet it keeps my body temperature right. I thought this whole time, finally, since I'm next to a pool, I'm just gonna jump in with my clothes on, bro. I'll dry in 10 minutes. But I look so fucking weird doing that. if I don't get dosed from the drone that put the chemical in the pool. I talked about the one dude that took a hit, the young kid. His parents were shout ignorant shit. He's like, I'm going swimming, Mom. I said, oh no, he's taking a hit for all of us here. Then he probably passed out by the vent, the microwave hearing patent of the AC wiring of a building. And then he started levitating with pupils dilated. Not blaming Motel 6. You got drones that spray and stalk you. I've seen them. Before I walked out of Ohio to Michigan, because it was recreational, and I got another weed ticket for 14 grams instead of 2, when they gave me 9 months house arrest with no work privileges for 2 grams of weed. And I was a legal issue. I was trying to fight that because I was not guilty. And my girl got found dead on the train tracks 5 months in. I heard the train for 5 nights in my grandma's garage go by. I still don't know how she got killed. I heard that she was chipped. Look at this bullshitter right here talking shit in the white car. I filmed. At least the bullshitter in Detroit, when I was filming him and I was in his territory, he said, delete it. Walked up to me and said, delete that shit. Because he real, even though he was a part of some shit. Oh, y'all fake as fuck. You know someone's fake when you directly film their license plate and they don't do shit to you. They just drive away. Where do you get your cocaine from, the CIA? Gary Webb. Gary Webb, August 31st, 1955, died December 10th, 2004, from Corona, California, Carmichael, California. Gary Webb was an American investigative journalist. Webb began his career working for newspapers in Kentucky and Ohio. Oh, he was in Ohio. What was he known for? Best known for his Dark Alliance series that linked a Northern California drug ring with the CIA and the United States burgeoning crack epidemic. Look at this bullshitter. Get his plates. Again. What are the allegations of the Dark Alliance? The original series claimed that in order to help raise funds for efforts against the Nicaraguan Sandinista government, the CIA supported cocaine trafficking into the U.S. by top members of the Nicaraguan Contra rebel organizations and allowed the subsequent crack epidemic to spread in Los Angeles. What happened? His death was ruled a suicide by the Sacramento County Coroner's Office. According to a description of Webb's injuries in the Los Angeles Times, he shot himself with a .32 revolver, which he placed near the right ear. Oh, when she's talking, they drove by, smell the pheromone again. The first shot went through his face and exited at his cheek. Kill the Messenger 2014 is a political thriller starring Jeremy Renner as real-life journalist Gary Webb, who uncovers the CIA's role in importing crack cocaine to fund Nicaraguan Contras. Kill the messenger. I was a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Why does it fucking smell like perfume out here, man? It's not just a hallucinogen today. God damn, man. Look at her barking my ear off, man. When she want to walk down the steps, now I'm gonna walk above her ass. I ain't fucking inferior to you. Of course she making him look skittish. Look what she doing to him. I got that security scan. I thought, bro, I'm chipped in both ears, not just the one. And 15 other locations. He calls my mom. He said, your son doesn't have mental illness.